What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Sneaker Huddle. I'm your host, John Dunlap. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the upcoming Air Jordan 1 Satin Snakeskin that is scheduled to drop on August the 6th. Retail for this pair has been set at $170 US, and it is scheduled to drop in women exclusive sizing. So if you are a male and you are watching this video and you really want to add this sneaker to your personal collection, you're going to have to size up 1.5 in order to have the preferred or the correct size. So keep that in mind. If you're a male, size up 1.5. Now, the first thing we're going to be talking about in today's video is resale predictions. We're also going to be talking about how you can cop, and we also will talk about raffles. But first and foremost, we're going to talk resale predictions. Now, here at Sneaker Huddle, we did a complete resale prediction for the entire month of August. I will link that video right here in the top right hand corner and down below in the video description. But in that video, this was the first sneaker that we did talk about, and we did mention that we expected these to fall within $250 US to 375, and I would expect that prediction to hit based on what we're seeing with the market right now. If you would like to look at the market for yourself, I will leave a StockX affiliate link down below in the video description. Be sure to check it out if you would like to look at the market to see how high or how low these sneakers are. But I would expect these to be 250 to 375. So when you look at the smaller sizes, would expect those to start at 250, and they will slowly increase in value the larger the sneakers get. So the highest ones would expect those to be around 375 US. So I know that is a big gap, but that's the window that most likely that these sneakers will fall into. Now, when talking about how and where you can buy these sneakers, they will be dropping via Nike, Finish Line, YCMC, JD Sports, Foot Locker, Foot Action, East Bay, Champ Sports, and Hibbett Sports. And there will be tons of other retailers that are going to be dropping these sneakers. The easiest way for us to get these links to you is prior to a drop. Before these, all these sites drop, we always have the direct links to the products on our Twitter account at Sneaker Huddle. And down below in the video description, there is a link that will take you directly to our Sneaker Huddle account on Twitter. And you don't have to have a Twitter account. It would be easy if you would just go ahead and create one and just follow us. So every single time you get on Twitter, you will see the links and all the updates that we do have, whether they're updates on resale predictions or they're updates on raffles that are open for you to enter, or if they're direct links to a product that's going live tomorrow. You don't have to have a Twitter. Long story short, all you got to do is type in Sneaker Huddle Twitter. You can always access our page at any time. Those are the sites as of right now that are confirmed to drop these sneakers at 10 a.m. Eastern time. But of course, there will be more and tons of retailers added for Europe and the United States. Those links can always be found on our Twitter account at Sneaker Huddle. Now, moving on to raffles that are currently open that you can enter. There are going to be tons and tons and tons of raffles that you can enter for this pair, and all the raffles will once again be on our Twitter account. But the best raffles to enter are going to be the raffles that if you do live in a large city and you do have a Champ Sports or Foot Locker or something like that, they're going to operate through the Flex app. If you haven't downloaded the FLX, which is short for Flex app, would highly recommend to do so. The more money that you do spend, you can use those points for a release, and that kind of balances the field out a little bit. I'm honestly not a huge fan of the Flex app. I don't think that I preferred the way that they did it in the past. The more money you spent, the better opportunity you had to purchase a pair of sneakers. But see, what's happening with the Flex app now is that only everybody can put say 250 points of their Flex points towards a release, and then it's just kind of a fair raffle. But it's making it more difficult to actually get pairs because now you have 100 people with 250 points, which is easily obtainable, and that's the most points that you can put towards a release or something like that. And it's making it very difficult to get pairs with this new method of the Flex app. But of course, there will be leftovers if you do have a Foot Locker Champs or a Foot Action in your city. Would highly recommend to check out the store, because if there are any leftover pairs, see exactly what they're going to do, whether it's first come first serve, whether they're going to hand out tickets once you first get there. Be sure to call them up and check out and see what they're going to do. But another retailer that I really love their raffles are Hibbett Sports. Hibbett Sports, they have a really good raffle method. All you got to do is do it through the app. If you have a Hibbett Sports in your town, are near you, would highly recommend to download the app and enter the Hibbett raffle. Once again, Hibbett, it's pretty much the more transactions you have with them and the more money that you have spent with them, it increases your chances of winning the raffle. But there's also raffles open on SNS app, In Clothing, BSTN, and many more raffles, which you can find on our Twitter account, which is down below in the video description. But for an estimated resale prediction, guys, expect these to fall within 250 to 375. And of course, the longer you can hold these sneakers, with them being a Jordan 1 Retro High OG, if you can hold them over 12 months, of course, you will see increased profit. But depending on what your goals are as a reseller and depending on exactly what your cash flow is looking like, if you need to quick flip this sneaker, let's say you get a size 12 women and you can sell it for $400 and you want to quick flip, I think that's entirely fine. If you can take that cash, invest it in something else, or spend it elsewhere to continue flipping your money, because if your inventory is sitting in your closet, it's not going to be making you too much money. There's a lot of better things to do with your money. Quick flipping, constantly quick flipping, if you can consistently get your hands and cop sneakers. But guys, that's all for today's video. If you haven't checked out Sneaker Huddle News, we have a new segment on the channel that consists of sneaker leaks and sneaker information on highly anticipated sneakers that are approaching months ahead. I will link that video right here in the top right hand corner and also down below in the video description. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Please like, share, comment, and of course, guys, please do subscribe. God bless each and every one of you and have a great day. Today's shout out goes to Nate Kim. Nate, thank you so much for being a loyal member of the Sneaker Huddle Army. And if you would like to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is retweet our video link to this video on our Twitter account.